Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Vikings hosting the Packers. And the Vikings are 1.5-point home favorites. The over-under is at 48.5 points. The Packers are plus 100 on the money line, and the Vikings are minus 120. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. And this is one of the few games that are actually supposed to be entertaining tomorrow. Head-to-head, these teams are 5-5 against each other. The road team's on a 3-game winning streak. The road team is 6-4. The underdog is both 6-4 against the spread and 6-4 on the money line because typically they make the home team the favorite. The over is hitting their last two. The over-under is 5-5, and the over-under at 48.5 is also 5-5. Weather will not be a factor in Minnesota. They played once this year in Green Bay, and there was a total of 60 points when the Vikings beat the Packers 31-29. The Vikings, well, we'll go with the road team first. The Packers are 8-2 in their last 10, 6-4 against the spread, and the under is 6-3-1 in their last 10. The under is hitting their last 2. 47 points, 65 points, 43 points, 34 points. 30 points and a 13-point win. They've covered the last 5 games that they've played. 31 points and a 3-point loss, 30 points and a 17-point win, and then 34 points and a 34-point win. They've scored 30-plus points in the last 5 games that they've played. For the Vikings, 8-2 in their last 10, 5-4-1 against the spread. The over-under is 5-5. They've won their last 8 games that they've played. They've covered the last 3 games that they played. 45 points, 63 points, 42 points, 51 points. 23 points and a 1-point win over the Cardinals. Did not cover. 42 points and a 21-point win over the Falcons. They did. 30 points and an 18-point win over the Bears. They covered. And then 27 points and a 3-point win over the Seahawks. They covered. This is going to be one of those kind of, do you trust the stats? Do you trust how these teams are playing? And when it comes to division rivals, I kind of lean on what the patterns and the trends are. And the patterns are that the road team wins when these teams play each other. So I wonder if home field advantage in the playoffs is actually going to make a difference if these teams match up against each other because the road team typically wins. I'm going to take the Packers with the money line. I will take the Packers getting the points. The over-under is where I'm slightly concerned, but I'm going to go over. The Packers have scored 30-plus points. I get it, the Vikings haven't really played the greatest of offenses the last couple of weeks because we've seen what the Seahawks have looked like, and the Bears' offensive line is just atrocious. So the over is where I'm going to lean. Yet again, division rivals. I see this as like a 27-24 kind of game. This should be a one-possession game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.